today I'm going for the next topic about cloud. So this cloud we are going to talk about how to transfer data between two systems. So here we are talking about multi-cloud and Google Cloud and AWS. So here we are transferring data from Google Cloud to AWS. So let's talk about this one in the details. Okay. So in today's data-driven world, ability to effortlessly move, analyze, and data across a deliver platform is essential, right? So let's talk about first Amazon AppFlow. So it is fully managed data integration service. This is data integration service and has been at forefront in streamlining data transfer between AWS service, software as a service. So this is a software as a service application and now Google BigQuery. So such as this can be used for Salesforce, Slack, ServiceNow, and AWS storage like Amazon S3 and Amazon Redshift. It simplifies the process of building data flow by providing point-and-click interface and pre-built connector for popular SS application AWS service. So Amazon Airflow, there is a few advantage which is easy to use. The second one is very secure. It uses VPN and encryption logics. Third one is a data transfer capability. Transformation means you want to do some case statement or some changes. Scheduling is also easy. Monitoring and troubleshooting is also easy. So that's why people prefer this Amazon Airflow, right? So and it's also less cost. So overview of Amazon Airflow, as I talk about above, is easy to use and low cost and everything. So let's talk more in details. The fully managed integration service that you can use securely transfer data between SaaS applications such as Google BigQuery, Salesforce, SAP, HubSpot, and ServiceNow, right? And if you want to go for more details, you can click here on my medium links and then you can read all those things, what is going on and how it is transferring. Then you can create your account and then you can read various topics here in AWS. So I'm not going into details in the other documents, but I'm going here. With Amazon Airflow, you can run data flow at nearly any scale at the frequency as you choose on the schedule, response, and business event or demand. You can configure data transformation capabilities such as filtering, validation, and generate rich and ready-to-use data as part of Flow itself without additional step in Amazon. Introducing of Google BigQuery connector. So now the next part is Google BigQuery connector. So how it works, let's talk about this one. So new Amazon Airflow is unveil the possibility for organizations seeking to use analytical capability of Google Data Warehouse or effortlessly integrate, analyze, and store the further process of data from BigQuery and transform into the additional insight. Right? If you have a data something in Google's and you want to use Amazon service and analyze that, then you can connect and you can connect as external data. So let's talk about the architecture. So here this architecture, this is here the picture of Google BigQuery and this is AWS, and AWS has AppFlow, S3, Athena. Let's review the architecture of transfer from Google BigQuery to Amazon S3 using Amazon AppFlow. And this is the step which we are going to do. Select data source is Amazon AppFlow. Select Google BigQuery as your data source. Simplify the table and dataset you want to extract data from. Field mapping and transformation also you need to provide. Transfer frequency also you need to provide. Destination you also need to provide, whether it's S3, Athena, or various source storage. Consumption, and you can also go to the Amazon Athena, and here they will provide the details in my document. So the dataset used this solution is generated by some scientists might read this organization, download data, and you can use this data. And this is synthesis percent population simulator and open source project under Apache License 2.0, right? So they provide data, and we are using those data. And now we are going to talk about connect Amazon AppFlow your BigQuery account. For the first, you use Google account, authenticate client with the appropriate permission, and Google BigQuery data. Enable Google BigQuery access from Amazon app. You must set up the new authentication. So this is how you need to set up the authentication, and there is all the steps. It's here. So how you do, and you can go through this. I'm not going this one because this is some extra things. And you also need to set up the Amazon S3. Every object of Amazon S3 is stored bucket. Before you can store data into Amazon S3, you must create a S3 bucket. So you need to create bucket here. So this is how I gave the link, and you guys can go through this link and creating new S3 bucket Amazon AppFlow result. To create S3 bucket, complete the following steps. On the AWS Management Console S3, choose the create bucket. So we need to go the account. I haven't created an Amazon account, but it's required signing of AWS. I'm user, root user, and whatever, right? And then it's very simple. Enter the globally unique name for the bucket. For example, AppFlow BQ simple. Choose the create bucket. Creating new S3 bucket Amazon Athena result. You need to Athena result, choose bucket. User role, IAM role, AWS data catalog. To catalog of data that you transfer with your flow, you must have appropriate user role. So this is also important. So let's walk through some design. Now let's walk through the practical use case, how Amazon AppFlow, Google BigQuery to Amazon S3 connector works. For use case, you will use Amazon AppFlow to achieve historical data from Google BigQuery to Amazon S3 and long-term storage as analyzed. So first, this is the example. I'm not going to the new link where I will explain everything is here. So the first one is, this is how flow name which we need to give. Flow description is not environment, and the tag optional is environment is a production and dev. So this is how we are creating in dev, and this is what Amazon console. Choose the create flow, create the name flow, and my BigQuery flow. So something like that. The next step, you source names, choose the Google BigQuery source name, choose the create new connection. So connection name which we created before BigQuery connection, and client name, client secret, and then choose connect. So when we put on the connect, it will ask as Google account to authenticate. So you authenticate all the things, and then for the choose the BigQuery, so we need to choose here BigQuery. Let me open. So here what we choose in Google, choose here is a source is a Google BigQuery, and Google BigQuery connection name which we provide basic Google BigQuery object is table. Google BigQuery sub object is a BigQuery output source. Google BigQuery sub object in health and care. Google BigQuery sub object is some name we use, and then bucket details. So destination we need to give. Destination is bucket detail is here. Flow which we need to create. Next, provide to AWS glue data catalog is setting to create. So next we use the glue, right? Select use of role, IAM role, create new database. Example, healthcare. Provide the table prefix setting is a BQ. So that is good for Now here we using catalog data AWS data glue. AWS glue service app. This is the name. User role is this one. Database is select existing, or we can create healthcare database. And the table name is prefix busy VQ, so it's better to understand. So all the information is here. Now we choose select manually the map field, select the following field 6 field. So now this is the mapping which we are doing. This is Google, this is target source and target, right? Google BigQuery and Amazon S3. And once it is done, it's choose the run flow query, go through the Athena on the. So Athena, we can run this query. Yeah, now this project is ready, and you can select the data in the AWS of the Google Cloud data, GCP data, and we can run some kind of the analytics queries to run, and this result is top 10 LSD number of cases clean up. So once it is done, you need to clean up. So clean up process you can see later. I don't want to show. And so conclusion, the Google BigQuery connector, Amazon AppFlow, streamly and process transferring data from Google Data Warehouse to S3. This integration simplify analytical and machine learning, achieving and long-term storage, providing significant benefit of data professional and organizations seeking to harness of analytical capability of both platforms. With Amazon Airflow, the complexities of data integration is eliminated, enabling you to focus on deriving actionable insight from your data, whether you are achieving historical data, performing complex analytics, or preparing for the machine learning. This is connected to simplify the process, making the accessible to broader range of data professional. If you are interested, see how data BigQuery, and you can also see my coming lecture. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.